Buried deep within the earth, artifacts have been unearthed that simply cannot exist, at least, not according to our accepted timeline of human achievement. These aren't just old relics, they are ghosts of a forgotten past, objects that whisper of knowledge lost, or perhaps, civilizations far more advanced than history dares to admit. Tonight, we peel back the layers of dust and dogma to reveal the most unsettling discoveries ever made. Prepare yourself, for these aren't just stories, they are riddles carved in stone, metal, and parchment that defy all logic. This is the top 5 unexplained discoveries that shatter history. At number 5, we uncover the Klarkstorp spheres, small, perfectly spherical objects, often with 3 parallel grooves around their equator. Sounds simple, right? But here's the catch. They were found in pyrophyllite deposits near Ottosdal, South Africa, estimated to be 2.8 billion years old. Think about that. Our planet itself was barely a toddler, and life as we know it was unfathomably primitive. Yet, these spheres, some no bigger than a golf ball, appear almost machined, crafted with incredible precision. Scientists often dismiss them as natural geological concretions, created over eons. But look closely, the perfect symmetry, the distinct, deliberate grooves. Are we truly expected to believe nature alone sculpted something so perfectly uniform, so consistently, billions of years before intelligent life was even a glimmer? To many, these spheres are a silent, metallic testament to an inexplicable presence in Earth's deep past, a puzzle that still haunts geologists and archaeologists. Their very existence forces us to question the linearity of time, and the neat little boxes we've put around human history. At number 4, we journey to ancient Mesopotamia, to a discovery so anachronistic it electrifies the imagination, the Baghdad Battery. Unearthed in 1936 near Baghdad, this unassuming clay pot, just 5 inches tall, contains a copper cylinder held in place by an asphalt stopper, with an iron rod suspended inside. For decades, its purpose was a mystery, until engineers realized its uncanny resemblance to an electrochemical cell. Fill it with an acidic liquid, perhaps grape juice or vinegar, and it generates a small electrical current. This artifact dates back to the Parthian era, roughly 250 BC to 250 AD. The implication is staggering. Was this ancient civilization harnessing electricity nearly 2,000 years before Alessandro Volta invented the modern battery? The official explanation often dismisses it as a container for scrolls or for electroplating jewelry, but the design is undeniably efficient for generating power. Could this be proof of forgotten ancient technology, a secret power source that literally sparked ingenuity in the cradle of civilization? The Baghdad Battery doesn't just hold an iron rod, it holds the potential to rewrite the very timeline of scientific advancement. Creeping closer to the top at number 3, we have a tiny piece of metal that tore a gaping hole in conventional historical narratives, the Maine penny. In 1957, an amateur archaeologist discovered a small silver coin at the Goddard site in coastal Maine. At first glance, it might seem insignificant, but upon closer inspection, it was identified as a Norse penny, specifically a coin minted during the reign of Olaf Kyrre, King of Norway, between 1065 and 1080 AD. Now, why is this so mind-bending? According to history, Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492. While Vikings, led by Leif Erikson, made brief, early visits around 1000 AD to areas like Newfoundland, far to the north, sustained contact or trade this far south was thought impossible. The Maine penny suggests otherwise. It implies a deeper, more frequent interaction between Norse explorers and indigenous peoples in what is now the United States, centuries before Columbus set sail. Was it a lost souvenir from a daring Viking expedition, or concrete evidence of a forgotten transatlantic trade route that mainstream history has refused to acknowledge? This single coin, no larger than your thumbnail, forces us to question the very foundations of how and when the New World was truly discovered. Moving to number 2, we plunge into the depths of the Aegean Sea, to a discovery that redefines our understanding of ancient genius, the Antikythera mechanism. In 1901, sponge divers exploring a Roman shipwreck off the island of Antikythera found a corroded lump of bronze. What they had unwittingly brought to the surface was an artifact so complex, so utterly beyond anything known from that era, it would take decades of scientific inquiry to even begin to understand it. Dating back to around 150 to 100 BC, this intricate device, painstakingly reassembled from over 80 fragments, is an analog computer. Not a calculator, but a clockwork mechanism of dozens of interlocking bronze gears, dials, and pointers, designed to predict astronomical positions and eclipses with astonishing accuracy. It could even track the Olympic Games cycle. Imagine that, a portable device capable of performing calculations that wouldn't be seen again in Europe until the clockmakers of the 14th century. How could such advanced engineering and profound astronomical knowledge simply vanish from the historical record for over a millennium? Was it a unique masterpiece, or a surviving example of a lost tradition of ancient Greek high technology? The Antikythera mechanism is a ghost of unparalleled brilliance, a silent witness to a scientific golden age that history tragically forgot. And now, for the #1 unexplained discovery that truly shatters history and defies all rational explanation, the Piri-Reis map. Discovered in 1929 in the Imperial Palace Library in Istanbul, this world map, drawn on a gazelle skin parchment in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri-Reis, is a cartographic enigma that continues to baffle experts. It depicts the coastlines of Western Africa, the eastern coast of South America, and, most incredibly, a portion of Antarctica, but not as we know it. The map shows Antarctica's coastline without ice. Think about that for a second. Antarctica was not officially discovered until 1820, and its subglacial topography wasn't fully mapped until the mid-20th century, using advanced seismic equipment. Yet, this 16th century map appears to accurately chart features of the Queen Maud Land region of Antarctica, as if it were drawn when the continent was ice-free, a condition that last existed roughly 6,000 years ago. Piri-Reis himself stated he compiled his map from 20 older charts, some dating back to the time of Alexander the Great. How could these ancient sources possess knowledge of an ice-free Antarctica, a landmass hidden beneath miles of ice for millennia? Was there a lost ancient civilization with sophisticated global navigation and cartography, capable of mapping the world with precision that modern technology only recently replicated? The Piri-Reis map is not merely an anomaly. It is a profound challenge to our understanding of ancient civilizations, demanding we confront the possibility of a lost golden age of exploration and knowledge that predates all conventional history. It stares back at us, an impossible artifact, whispering of a past far stranger and more complex than we ever dared to imagine. These discoveries aren't just curiosities, they are cracks in the foundation of our accepted reality, proof that history is not a closed book, but an ongoing, unsettling mystery. They force us to ask, what else lies hidden, waiting to be unearthed, ready to rewrite everything we thought we knew? The past, it seems, has more secrets than we could ever conceive.